Yeah, by the way, going on 70,000 tons of metal this month. I believe it starts on the 30th, actually. It was really late. I keep forgetting, honestly, with it being Christmas, New Year's, working on the channel and everything. I haven't thought about 70 like pretty much at all other than we're going. So I keep forgetting who's even playing. But I know that I like who's on the lineup already. But yeah, it's a little late to not have the whole lineup announced, which is very common for them, unfortunately. As much shit talking as they get, they still do it. I don't know. So headbang the like button, stage dive onto the subscribe button, and windmill the video to your friends. If you're a fan of the channel and you'd like to show your support, consider becoming a member. Memberships are only 99 cents a month, and each one really helps me toward my goal of creating a life-size Godzilla to invade Canada. Marduk BM says, do you recommend to attend the pre-party at the beach a day before the cruise? Absolutely, 100%. You should definitely do that if you can, because it's just a big hangout. It is so funny to be walking on Miami Beach and you just see a dark cloud and you get closer and it's thousands of metal, maybe not thousands, but hundreds of metal people just in a circle. And it's exactly like a concert with no bands playing, but everyone's hanging out, drinking, chatting. Friends from around the world are reuniting. I 100% recommend going to that pre-party. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. If they're doing the other pre-parties, I haven't checked if they are, because last year they did like a concert night before. Those are cool too. Those aren't as much of like you gotta do them, but if you're in the area, then why not? But the beach one I highly recommend. After that beach party and it gets dark, everyone goes to called the Clevelander, that outside like bar area right there. It's very fun, very expensive. It is Miami, so fucking everything is really expensive. Beware of that. Eat like gas station food if you can if you want to save money. Any idea when we getting the other 26 band for a cruise? That is a fantastic question. Nope, but let's see. The cruise is in how many? I'm pulling up a page right now. It is on the 30th. We have 29 days till the cruise, so I think the bands will be announced in 30 days. It's pretty much how it fucking goes. Which on the one hand, that would be kind of exciting to get on without any of the bands announced. And then you just walk in, you're like, oh shit, these guys are here. 70,000 tons of metal. The world's biggest heavy metal cruise that has its lineup running on Internet Explorer. 34 of 60 bands announced. That's just barely over half. This cruise is in 29 days. They do this every single fucking year. And this time they started off a little better. They announced a bunch of banger bands pretty early on in the year, and everyone was like, holy shit, you guys are doing well. And then they stopped. They're like, nah, they should call it 70,000 Tons of Metal, the world's biggest blue ball festival on the open seas. It's a great cruise. It's always such an amazing time. That's why I've kept going back, and everyone keeps going back. But this shit is annoying. I don't understand the business strategy of why you would do this. I can see a band or two, like the day of the cruise, the day before the cruise as a surprise, but almost half the lineup? What are you doing? You know what you're doing? You're being lazy because you have a bunch that are not even booked yet, probably. Such a stacked lineup. It is. I do like the lineup that they have already, but it is still like, yo, hurry up. But I haven't been like really upset because one, I knew this was going to happen, and two, this is a banger lineup. We've got Arcturus, who I've not seen, Benighted, Beyond Creation. Those two will be brutal. Candlemass, 40 Years of Doom. Last time I saw Candlemass was on this cruise, and they played under a full moon, and it was epic as fuck. I said, if the ship were to hit an iceberg and sink, I would want Candlemass to be playing at the time. It would be perfect. Got Crown Shift, who I heard good things about, and I think I checked out and like, but I don't remember. So take that as you will. Decapitated are going to destroy the fucking boat. You don't need an iceberg when you have Decapitated. Very excited for that. Delane, Emperor. Last time I was on the boat. They were there. No, in 2020 they were there. That will be fun. Emperor on a cruise ship is a good time. Ex Dio, who I've never seen, but I'm curious. Better than seeing Cataclysm again. Fintroll. Last time I saw Fintroll on the boat, holy fuck, they were amazing. So much fun. Remember, a good friend of mine went crowd surfing during their set, and she ended up upside down, but she kept moving through the crowd, and you just saw her legs kicking up and above. It was so fucking funny. Flotsam and Jetsam is a cool band. Playing during the day, you can just chill on one of the beach chairs. Hammerfall, I dug them at Milwaukee Metal Fest. Ishon is a busy boy on this cruise, playing 4 sets. Holy fuck. In Extremo is a fun time. Kalma, a lot of people love them. I'm kind of meh, but a lot of people love them. Chrison, badass death metal. Majestica, who I was playing endlessly literally throughout December because I love their fucking Christmas album. I'm very excited for them. This is Mork, I believe. Yeah, they are black metal, right? They're sick. We got Onslaught, Old School Thrash, Samael, who I dig some of their stuff. It's like a couple albums ago, but Septic Flesh, I love the shit out of. I keep forgetting they're playing, and that's definitely one of the ones I'm most excited for. I will be at both of their sets. They should play with an orchestra on the cruise ship. Then the boat could sink and I'd be totally fine. Sepultura, Farewell at Sea. They're going to be the last band on the ship, and then during the last song, we're going to set it on fire. And it's just going to be a Viking funeral heading off into the Caribbean. I'm down to see Sepultura one more time. Sonata Arctica. I haven't seen them in years. I might check them out. Stradivarius, Subway to Sally, Swallow the Sun, Symphony X. They might actually have time to play all of the Odyssey now on this ship. Tankard, played with them at Tulminator. That is going to be an insane fucking show. With how much people drink and go apeshit, better be on the last day when they do the costume. That will be batshit. The Covenant, who are like an old school industrial band that have recently come back. The Zenith Passage. Trollfest, I definitely forgot was going to be there again. They are always one of the highlights of the cruise when they play. They could be like the house band of the cruise and everyone would be happy with it. The last time they played, they did a massive conga line in the audience that went out of the venue, like through the stands, going everywhere. Trouble, Old School, Twilight Force, very extremely cheesy power metal with guitarist Bradley Hall, YouTuber, and Unleash the Archers, who I forgot was going to be there, and I'm wearing their shirt right now. Awesome band. So I like the lineup a lot already, but it kind of needs, you know, their other bands. You kind of want what you're going to pay for, you know. The Zenith Passage is a tech death band. That makes sense. The Everest says Septic Flesh, Sepultura, Stradivarius, holy balls. Yeah, see, like, the lineup is great already. They've had much worse years. But if we could get the other almost half of the lineup, that would be nice. Just saying. Be in the back here like 3PO, like, hey, over here. Boo the Canadian. Projector says Wyatt hating on Canada. Meanwhile, I'm over here sewing a Canadian flag on my face. I definitely don't hate Canada. Definitely don't hate the Canadian people. On my very early videos, I would say something random for the goal of the channel each video. And then one time I had said Godzilla invading Canada and people liked it and I decided just to stick with it. It's such a great thing too because you're not expecting it. It's just a boring intro of like, hey guys, please subscribe. And then you're like, wait, what the fuck did you just say? Yeah, that's how lore is born here. Don't boo the Canadian, he's a spy. He might be becoming a new member of the USA. See how the deal's going. Lee Everett says, wait, thy King Bradlington Hallsworth will be there? Yes, he recently joined Twilight Force as a guitarist, so he will be there. Which is cool, I dig that dude's channel. First time going on the boat, but my wife is scared for the ship to sink. Well, that'll be during Decapitated, so as long as you plan before that, you should be fine. It's never sank. It's never hit anything. It's never had any issues while I was on it. I have a good friend of mine has that same type of fear. I'm like, I get it if you've never been on a cruise, but once you're on the boat, you're like, this is like a fortress. It doesn't feel like a rickety piece of shit boat. I've actually been on a couple of cruise ships during storms when that shit was rocking. It's very fun. Black Metal says, thank you for your videos. Those are my guides for the boat. Please continue with those guide videos and do what you do. You are the man. Thank you. I'm glad you like that. I was actually thinking of rewatching those to get excited and get back in the state of mind for the cruise. See, even the King of Metal watches his own videos. They're that good. That's not what I meant. That's not what I'm saying. I was saying I haven't been even in the mindset of 70K is coming up yet, so it'd be cool to rewatch to fucking be back there and start thinking of how I want to do the video. For more from me, check out my band Dark Insanity. You can find us on Instagram, on Spotify, on all of the streaming platforms, on Bandcamp as well. We have our EP Rabid Psychosis out now. We've got merch available for the channel and for the band. Now you can get White's Metal t-shirts, Savior of Metal hats, Dark Insanity t-shirts, Dark Insanity weed bags. We've got everything. Links for all of my stuff can be found in the description of this video. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.